Hello and welcome back to another episode of The Rundown. I'm your host, MaryCatherine, and today we're talking about another new show that just hit our airwaves here at WRIC. It is called Showcase Richmond, and to talk all about it is executive producer Annie Gallo and one of the hosts, Melissa Chase.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for being here, you guys.
Thank you for having us.
It's been a ride, I know, and Showcase has been on for what, 2 weeks now? 3 weeks? How long?
I think. 3
Yeah.
weeks.
How has it been? Take me through what it's been like to create this new show.
It has been a little bit of a roller coaster, just trying to figure out what kind of content we want to include, who we want to highlight, what we want to highlight, and how we want to go about it, doing a mix of field and in-studio things and making sure clients are happy with the sales stuff, and then, you know, the non-sales stuff are still goes as well. So, yeah.
Melissa, how's it been for you?
It has been a whole, I don't think it's just been a ride. I think it's been a roller coaster. It has been so much fun to do. I come from 20 years of radio. So the whole element of like learning the TV side of things in addition to the content that we're trying to put on is like a whole new whirlwind. Like Annie trying to teach me the basics of like our program that we use called ENPS to enter things into the system so that we've got it in the teleprompter and we know what's happening. That's like a whole educational piece. But it's also been so fun because I think that Showcase gives this rare opportunity to be able to highlight all the great things happening around Richmond. So it might be our businesses, it might be trends that are happening, organizations. Like we've gotten to go out and lace up roller skates with the roller derby girls, which was awesome. We've gotten to try food for so many different food festivals. We've gotten to talk to so many different nonprofits about what they're doing around town and just offer like infotainment to be able to connect with the city of Richmond, which is my hometown. And so super excited about it.
Yeah, and we're all from here.
Yes.
So that makes it really, really cool that we have a producer behind the scenes who's from the area. We have Melissa, who's from the area. We also have our other host, Amy Carter, who a lot of people recognize because she's done some stuff for Showcase before. So this show comes on Monday through Friday, 3 to 4. Tell us a little bit about just the behind the scenes of how this show gets done. Because unlike a newscast, it's not live, right? So you guys are recording all week. What's it like?
So we have to record the segments separately, then we record the whole show, if that makes sense. So I will put in all the questions, the graphics, the supers and stuff for the clients or the non-clients, whoever's coming in. And then we just kind of do the interviews. Sometimes we have like 8 a day, which is a lot.
That's crazy. I saw that on like Showcase has an Instagram, so everybody follow the Showcase Instagram.
At Showcase Richmond.
Yes, I saw Melissa like in the truck with Brad, who is the photographer behind all of these shoots, and she's like on shoot 5 of 8 today. I was like, oh my gosh, that's insane. Like
It's
I can't
a lot.
imagine how just the workload of doing 8 shoots in a day.
There is a lot. And I think also, you know, one of Annie's jobs that she has to do is make sure that our show is balanced with content. So we want to make sure we've got like our business aspects, of course, to highlight what we're doing, but also making it really fun for them. Like how can we get them excited and get them to be the superstars? And then also making sure like, you know, if it was up to us, we'd probably do 10 shoots in a day all about animals. And so Annie has to be like, animals are great. And also we need to do some other things at the same time. So her job, I think, is the most difficult, trying to make sure that we've got that balance. And then Brad and I get to go out to the field shoots all the time. And whether it's playing with animals at the cat cafe or getting to go out and do wild things, go to a dance class and learn how to dance with the Latin Ballet of Virginia, we're just trying to make it super hands-on. And also like we love having people in the studio here, but sometimes being in the field, in the environment where everyone is, it makes them a little bit more comfortable and we get a better idea of what's going on there. So we get to take our viewers with us kind of like on field trips every day on Showcase.
I love that. Everyone loves a field trip.
Yes.
I mean, you can't go wrong with a field trip. Annie, talk a little bit about how different producing this show is compared to a normal newscast, because you did news for what, 2 years?
About 3 years.
Almost 3 years. And so this is a big change.
Yes.
Talk a little bit about what's different.
So the difference is definitely that stuff is pre-recorded and there's a lot of math that goes into it. So the way we record, I have to like
No math, please.
calculate all of the segments and then figure out how much time we have left to do the open and the close, which are normally like chats about some fun things with Amy and Melissa. And it's different because I was used to a lot of doom and gloom in news. And I'm much more of a positive, bubbly, like love events, love
Yes.
community. So being able to highlight the things going on around the Richmond area where I grew up and the people that are doing such important things, the nonprofits and just single people doing, single-handedly great things, has been really great. And I myself have gotten to interview a couple of folks. I got to interview Richmond Animal League about their calendar contest, and I interviewed Justin Timberlake's DJ,
Cool.
Andrew Hype. So that will be coming on Showcase soon.
You had the cast of High Potential.
Yes,
Which
yes.
is like one of the best shows on TV right now.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got to interview a couple of folks from High Potential this week, so that will be going to air soon. So yeah, it's different. It's a lot more positive news. Of course, there's some of that in news, but it's much more like flowy and just positive vibes.
And Melissa, you mentioned it already. You were in radio for a long time. How exactly is this differing from what you would, I guess, cover on your radio show?
Yeah, I mean, I think that it's very similar to having a morning show on radio, but it's the added aspect of having to dress like a grown-up and wear a lot of makeup.
Oh, boo. That's why I'm a
There's that
producer. I don't have to dress like a
But
grown-up.
I think content-wise, our goal in radio and television is always the content. Like, what is important to people? What do they need to know about? And so it's the same vibe there.
Right.
And, because it's a lifestyle show, we do get to talk about the fun things. We get to have, Dustin Lynch was in town. He's a massive country artist. We had him on the show to talk to him. This is just like we would in radio, being able to highlight all kinds of music events that are happening, pop culture, Taylor Swift's new album. Like, we still get to do all of those kinds of things. It's just an expanded thing. But the biggest piece that's the same is really, it's all about connecting with our community and what people are interested in or what they want to be interested in that they don't know about yet. And that's our job.
Yeah. And this is the landing page on our website so people can check out. There's all kinds of clips and stuff you can watch if you don't get to watch when it comes on at 3. Of course, it's not going to bring up a
We have
clip
so
of
much
you guys.
content, MaryCatherine, that we are like updating this page constantly.
Yes.
And so we're going to have a new design kind of unveiled very soon.
Ooh.
Just because we're doing a minimum of 10 segments a day.
Yeah.
And so in order to be able to showcase all of the cool things that are happening, we kind of had to redesign a few things. So
Yeah.
we're in progress and continuing to update there.
Yeah. Do you guys have a favorite shoot so far that you've been on?
I don't know. There have been really fun ones. The Cat Cafe was pretty awesome. We went down to Perfect Bean. That one was super fun. I loved learning about the debunking the myth about your horoscope changing.
Oh.
There was like this whole thing. There's this new zodiac sign. And so like everybody's like, oh my gosh, am I now something different? And so we got to go and speak with our friends at the aquarium and like learn about that. That was super fun. I don't know if I have a favorite. We've just had so many. Oh, we had the baker Raina on. She's amazing, Raina Washington. And she came in and taught us how to bake a cake that looks like mac and cheese.
Oh, I saw that.
She was on the
cake.
TV show
It
Is
was
It Cake?
scary.
Yeah, but she taught us like how to do that. That was we've just had so many that I almost can't even remember some of them until I go back and I'm looking at our socials and I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot we did that. Like, it's 50 different interviews and segments and field trips a week is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Is there something in the future that you really, really want to see happen on the show that maybe hasn't happened yet, or it did and you'd like to tweak it? And if so, what do you guys have in mind for what's next?
What do you think, Annie?
Oh, that's a great question. I would love to bring in more artists and do more actors and actresses from ABC shows, just to give us that push and promote that, and because they have a bunch of great programming. And music is really important to me, so I'd love to be able to interview more artists that are coming to town. And with the new amphitheater, we've got tons of acts coming. So, yeah.
I would definitely agree with that for sure.
Yeah. One thing I wish we could do is like live performances, live music on the shows. We've tried to like weasel that into 8 News at 9 like several times, but it's always like,
How did that go?
We can't. Yeah, sadly, it's been a no.
Maybe we can like collab on that, MaryCatherine, and we can like figure out a way to like do it together.
Yeah, we can figure something out. I'm just curious, Annie, because you talked about just the difference in content. I know something that's really important to me and is so important to, I feel like, pretty much every producer that I've ever encountered here is just like mental health. Have you noticed a change in like your mental health since being able to kind of just have this show that seems a little more free?
Yes. So
Yeah.
I would say depression down.
Nice. You know what? Great.
Thumbs up for that. I would say a little bit higher stress level with the pre-recording and the timing, everything, and the amount of shoots. It's definitely more work, but I definitely think it's better for my mental health to be in a spot where I'm highlighting such great things going on in the community and not just the shootings and the negative things, because I think they're equally important, but I lean towards more of the positive and community-based stories.
Yeah, for sure. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Well, if you guys want to check out Showcase, it comes on at 3. It used to be like national coverage, so it's really cool that it's just all local news now. So we've gotten to expand our local news coverage.
And if you're a nonprofit too, and you want to be featured or you're an
Yes.
expert at something, like, please let us know, because I think that's one of the coolest things too, is just being able to find the stories of all these groups that are doing great things. Like, we want to tell your story, because most people who are doing good don't get to tell everyone about all the wonderful things they're doing. Let us be those cheerleaders for you and shine some light and showcase what you're doing.
Yes, exactly. That would be. We all need more positive
Yes.
news. We all need more positive news.
It's going on, MaryCatherine.
Yes,
there's
it
so many
is.
good things going on, especially around Central Virginia, and it's fun getting to like be the detective and like find out about them and then be able to share those stories,
Yes.
because it's happening.
Yes, and I think I saw you guys in the like newsroom the other day talking about just like candy corn and how people eat candy corn. So even if it's something that you think maybe, oh, the news wouldn't want this or Showcase wouldn't want this, just reach out. Just
Yeah.
do it. Like, the worst we can say is maybe another time, but they're doing all kinds of fun stuff. Be sure to check it out at 3 p.m. Monday through Friday. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
Thank
on.
you.
Yeah,
so
of course. Was
much.
there anything we didn't get to touch on that you guys want to touch on?
I just want to say the difference between doing an hour-long show and a half-hour show is crazy.
Yeah.
And it gives more room for more stuff, which is great. That's about it.
Yeah, just to let stuff breathe, give it that time that it needs for those community projects
Yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. Awesome. Well, we will see you guys next time.
Yes, sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.